Good afternoon, YouTube. Hatch61 here. Out on a beautiful fall day, enjoying the great outdoors. It's nice and dry. We've had some bad weather in the last couple of weeks. We actually had a nor'easter that went through with winds over 90 miles an hour, and just a couple nights ago we had another pretty violent storm that went through. It was a real quick one though. It only lasted like a half an hour. It was just swept right through. But both were a great opportunity. The nor'easter, I lost power for 4 days at my house, so lighting is something that'll help you be a little bit more comfortable when the power's out and you're sitting there in the dark in your house and maybe all you have is a radio to listen to, and like I said, lighting will make you a lot more comfortable. So my friends at THRUNITE were nice enough to send me one of their flashlights. It's the mini catapult, and they call it the catapult because it'll throw a beam quite a distance, and it came in real handy during the power outages and during the storm. And even after the storm, when I was out on the trails trying to see what was clear and what wasn't, I could shine this beam a couple hundred yards down the trail and I'd be able to see. This is their THRUNITE's TH30, which is a headlamp, or you can take it off and just use it as a regular right angle flashlight. And this thing will put up more than 3,000 lumens, and this was real helpful too. I used both these in combination. THRUNITE was nice enough to send me this one. This one I purchased on my own, but in combination these were perfect. The mini catapult and the TH30, because the TH30, like I said, it'll put out 3,000 lumens. And later on tonight, when I try to film how bright they are, I'm not the best at doing that, but the night photography on these cameras isn't the best. But I'll be using probably this one to light up the area to film with, because like I said, over 3,000 lumens, so it's plenty of light. But the Catapult Mini, let me show it to you. Now, back when I was a kid, we all had something like this. A 2D cell flashlight, Rayovac. It put out between 30 and 50 lumens, depending on how new the batteries were. Like I said, 2D batteries. It was heavy. It was clumsy. But that's what we had. And technology in flashlights has really come so far. It's amazing. This is the Catapult Mini. When you look at it compared to what we had when I was a kid growing up. Let me read right from the paperwork here. Okay, this will put out, it has a bunch of different functions. It has a strobe, which I don't use often, if at all. The Firefly, that did come in very handy. What you do is you hold down the button for 2 seconds and the Firefly mode will come on. You can probably barely see it, but that's enough to, like, if you put it down like that in Firefly mode and you're in pitch black because the power's out, you'll be able to see, like a night light would be. There's the Firefly mode, the low mode, which is 21 lumens, and that'll last you for 12 hours. And 21 lumens is probably close to what these used to put out, so that's the low. The medium is 96 lumens, and that'll run for 4 hours. And it does come with a rechargeable battery, and the port to recharge it is right on the side here. It's opposite the it's right there. It's opposite the switch, and the switch also has a light on it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it'll be blue when there's plenty of battery, and it'll change colors as the battery wears down, so you'll be able to know how much battery you have left. On high, it'll put out 235 lumens, and that'll run for 80 minutes. And on turbo, both of these have a turbo mode. This will run 680 lumens for 70 minutes. So over an hour, you're going to have 680 lumens shooting out a couple hundred yards to be able to see what you're looking for. And like I said, it's been great because you can shoot it way down the road or down the path, and you'll be able to see if there are trees down, if you needed to take another route long before you got there. So this thing was great. So what I'm going to do is later on tonight, I will come down here. There's a cement divider here that should be able to reflect the light really well, and hopefully I'll be able to get some good pictures for you guys. But if you're interested in the lights, go to thrunite.com, and I'll put a link in the description if you're looking for these. This one was less than $45 on their website, and I'm sure there's coupon codes that you can find or something like that, but even without it, $45 for a light that's going to be, it's rechargeable, comes with a battery, comes with a charger, comes with extra O-rings in case you ever needed them, in case your O-rings wore out. Comes in a very nicely packed box, and just a great light. So if you're looking for lights for that next power outage that you're going to have, the next tropical storm or the next hurricane or nor'easter, whatever you have in your area, tornadoes. We actually had a tornado warning night before last for the area that I was in. But like I said, that storm only lasted about half an hour. It blew through, it was all gone, and we didn't even lose power during that one. But the nor'easter, we were without power from Tuesday night to Saturday night. So these lights really came in handy, and I can't thank THRUNITE enough for sending it over. And at the end of the video here, I'll be putting some nighttime images just so you can see how it goes. But I'll show you during the day. Like I said, you hold it down for 2 seconds, it'll go to firefly mode. And if you hold it down it'll switch low, medium, high, double click, and turbo. And we're going, again, this is during the day, but this thing really does the job. And like I said, I purchased this one myself, but if you're looking for a headlamp that's going to really light up the area, and you'll see that later on when I'm filming with this thing, over 3,000 lumens. So check it out. And if you like it, go to THRUNITE.com, see what they have to offer. They got a lot more lights than just these, and it's something that I'm sure you'll find useful, and it'll come in handy during those bad power outages. So take care, this is Hatch61, and stay tuned because I'll be showing you the light at night here. Alright, good evening YouTube. Hang on a second. Good evening YouTube, Hatch61 back here. As you can see, the sun is down, and so is the temperature. A little bit chilly out here, but I wanted to share with you guys how bright these lights are. Like I said before, I'm filming with the headlamp THRUNITE, which is very bright. And let me just show you what it's like with the turbo. See, you really can't see behind me, but watch when I hit this turbo. This thing is extremely bright, extremely bright. So hang on a second, let me knock it down a little bit. Alright. Now again, the Catapult Mini, great little light. Different from this one here because it's like most flashlights, it's going to give a nice flood in the area. But where this is different, this throws a beam. So hang on a second, let me show you. See the beam there? And that'll throw that a couple hundred yards. Let me go to turbo. Let me get to the other side here. So you can see how this thing throws a beam. And it's, again, the camera that I use, it's an Olympus Tough, but it's not the greatest for at night. So it doesn't give you the best visual of this, but I mean, I'm looking down, 100 yards, and it's a beautiful spotlight. And it's great for when you're out on the trail, out on the bike, just hiking. Really gives you a great light. So check it out. Go to THRUNITE.com. Check out all the different lights they have. They're all really nice. But you really like these throwers, they call them. This is, like I said, the Catapult Mini. They do have a larger Catapult. And again, this is what we used when we were kids. And this is barely the size of one of the D batteries that go inside this. So great light. Check them out. Go to THRUNITE.com. See what you think, and pick yourself up a light. Again, this is less than $45, and great light. Goes through all the little different modes. Hit the turbo. As you can see, it's bright. So thanks for joining me out here. This is Hatch61 out here on a nice chilly evening, and we almost got a full moon coming up, so real nice. Crazy how dark it gets so early right now. Our sunset today was at 4:22. Crazy. So this, believe it or not, it's only 5 p.m. right now, and it's pitch black. So again, thanks for keeping me company out here. This is Hatch61, enjoying the great outdoors. Hoping you folks are doing the same thing and having a good time. So take care, God bless, have fun, and be safe. Bye-bye.